Welcome back to the Payday 3 map making tutorial. In this episode, we're going to be going over objectives. So, I've already deleted and I've removed all of the scripting for the objectives. And if you do search up objective here, you can see there's a Starbreeze objective and a Blueprint objective. We're going to be using the Blueprint objective today because it has this little billboard here so you can click on it and see exactly where it is. If you use the Starbreeze objective, you can't see it. There is no billboard. So with the three objectives that I have here, we're going to start at the beginning. We have objective 1. So this objective I am going to label kill the civilian. So there's a bunch of different variables here that you can change. We don't need to change them, but there's things such as progression, and if you want to use the progress bar or use reverse. So progress bar would be if you want the bar versus no progress bar would be 0 out of 5. So there's also a bunch of other things here, but what's kind of interesting is you can do these sub-objectives. So this will make it so this is the main objective, and I set it so Blueprint objective 2 here is the sub-objective. So you can see here, this is the parent objective, this is the sub-objective, and you can add as many sub-objectives if you want. In this instance, we're only going to have one. Then I have it so when you kill the civilian, perfect. I also set it so you can have it activate at the start by hitting active, and also you can have this marker asset here, and so that's just the little icon that you see in game telling you where to go. And then lastly, I have objective 3. This one is secure the bags, display order of 2, so this will display above technically. And so this is going to have a max progression of 5. Despite being able to set it to active, almost all of the coding has to be in the level blueprint. So how it's going to work is when we kill the civilian, which is this objective here, the bag spawns. So we could, in theory, go, all right, I'm going to go to call function, mark this objective complete. Perfect. Go to this objective and then go, all right, let me mark this as activate. Perfect. But what you can also do is there's this little thing here called end active in group. So if we do that, we can actually do this fun thing of putting these two objectives in the same objective group. So we're going to do main objective and main objective. So what this is going to do is when this objective starts for securing the bags, this objective is going to auto end the first objective, which is pretty neat. Then to add progression, we're going to go into here and hit add progress and set the progress to 1. So it's going to add 1 progress every single time. Perfect. Uncompleted bag objective. We're just going to mark it as complete. Or, again, we're going to make a new objective because we need one for the escape. Say escape. Set the objective group. Hit activate. End active in group. The only thing that we want to know is if we failed this objective of don't let the alarm go off. And how does the alarm go off? Well, remember, it's if we kill this civilian right here and here. So I set the objective to fail. Perfect. I'm also going to set this objective to optional, just so I can see how that looks. Right, and now let's cook it. All right, we've cooked and we're in the heist. As you can see, we got the marker objective there, and on the top left, we have the objectives. I'm going to kill that guy, and this guy's going to show up. If we kill him, you see, it marks it as failed, which is perfect. So if we restart and don't kill this guard, if we mark it, it gets rid of it either way. We got all 5 bags. So again, if you wanted a progress bar, like you've seen in some of the heists, this is where you'd want to use that UI progress bar. And something to note is, if I were to throw this final bag in, it would say 5 out of 5 if I didn't mark it completed. Because I mark it complete though, it completes, and it gives me the escape objective. And we can go on in and escape. So as you can see, there's a couple of different quirks here. For instance, you can't complete an objective just by filling up the progression. So that's just because of the fact that there is this reverse progress bar. So if you want it to have 5 progress, and it's, say, keep civilians alive, and every time you kill a civilian, it would go down to 4 and 1 and all that sort of thing. That's part of the reason why, if you have max progression, it won't just disappear. Besides that, all of this stuff you're just going to have to play around with. There is such things as max progress per difficulty, where if you have, say, 4 bags on normal and 10 bags on overkill, you can have that array, and it would use this instead of this number. But overall, this is a much simpler way than the beard lib editor.